Nintendo Switch Directs apparently are the worst kept secrets in the history of mankind, because last month at the start of January, everybody knew a Nintendo Direct was happening on January 11th. Everyone knew so well that a Direct was happening that Nintendo didn't announce it. They didn't say anything until the day, and then all of a sudden, here it is. That Direct that everyone knew was happening, there was one thing about it that ended up being a surprise. It ended up being a mini. It was 15 minutes long, and everyone's prediction for what that Direct was going to be was completely wrong and thrown out the window because it wasn't a full Direct. They didn't talk about their biggest games. They didn't talk about their biggest titles. They threw in a couple of surprises with some third-party ports or ports from their own system, the Wii U, but they didn't announce anything new other than that. Which left everybody wondering, well, what about Pokemon RPG? What about GTA 5, which is supposedly up and running on the Switch already? What about those things, Nintendo? Well, the newest rumors surrounding the Nintendo Direct, again the worst kept secret in gaming industry, or maybe it's intentional, is that there's going to be a full Nintendo Direct this month, round about February 14th to 16th. So happy Valentine's Day to gamers, I guess. And for anyone that follows my show and actually cares about what I say and thinks that it's worth a damn, you might be wondering, well, Wood, what do you expect to see now? Well, it's kind of the same. Pretty much everything that I thought was going to happen is going to get dragged over because there's things I feel they're going to want to focus on and talk about more than other things. For example, the online service. I feel they're definitely still going to dive into that. What it exactly entails, do we get a free game? What free game are we getting? Do we get to keep that game or does it rotate every month? How many games do we get? What does this mobile app look like? Exactly how does it work? Is it going to be worth my time or should I just call my friends on Skype or Discord? So I feel they're going to focus on that. Another thing I stressed was I really feel like they're going to talk about Pokemon RPG, which is rumored to come out late this year or early next year. And I said that this was about the time we heard about Mario Odyssey until Mario Odyssey came out, if that made sense. Before Mario Odyssey came out, this was the time frame we started talking about it and hearing more about it. So I really wouldn't be surprised if a focus of this Direct is the Mario RPG and getting people hyped for it and getting kids wanting it and adults wanting it, whoever wanting it for this holiday season. And again, another theory that went into that initially, and this is something that has changed, maybe, is that I thought they were going to do Mario Odyssey last year for Christmas, Pokemon this year for Christmas, and then Metroid next year for Christmas, because I really thought there's no way, and I'm still kind of 50-50, I thought there's no way that Metroid Prime would be ready this year. But now, as I said in my last video, Bandai Namco is apparently working on 3 exclusives for this year, big Nintendo exclusive, and one is a first-person shooter, which is heavily rumored to be Metroid Prime.
Hey, so I'm sat here editing this video right now, and since I recorded the video you're watching, Nintendo Life has all but confirmed the fact that Bandai Namco is making that Metroid game. It's either going to be Metroid Prime 4 or maybe a Metroid Prime trilogy on the Switch, but since it's exclusive to the Switch and that would be a Wii game and a Switch game, you could really go either way on that, but it is going to be something Metroid and most likely Metroid Prime 4. So I didn't know that for sure when I was making this video, but now we do.
And if that's the case, then we're going to hear about it this month. We're going to hear about the new Metroid Prime, probably see some of it in a couple weeks, which is less than a couple weeks, which is crazy. But here's the last thing. I said after the mini Direct, I made a video saying, I know I did predictions, but I have no clue anymore. It's so sporadic and random, with the ports from the Wii U games to Dark Souls coming to the Switch and everything else that happened in that Direct, and even the fact there was a Direct, and then Nintendo Labo coming out of absolutely nowhere. I said, I'm done predicting Nintendo. I'm done. I think there's 2 things. If Metroid Prime 4 is coming out this year, you're going to see it. And Pokemon RPG, that's so strongly rumored to be late this year. If they're having a big Direct now in February, you're going to see that. And they always throw in surprises and things. There's always at least 1 or 2 things in these Directs that were managed to keep very secret. Don't even want to speculate. I have no clue. Literally anything can happen at this point. There is no guessing with Nintendo. No matter who it is that you watch, no matter who it is that you watch on YouTube, me, anyone that makes these prediction videos, I can guarantee you they're not going to get everything right, and they're just not going to know some things, because Nintendo is just crazy right now, and it's amazing. Oh, one thing I actually completely forgot to mention in more detail is I've heard again from multiple sources that GTA 5 is running on the Switch. They have it running somewhere behind closed doors. People have seen it running on the Switch. That doesn't surprise me in the slightest, because one of the biggest games, if you ask so many people or so many people throughout last year, what do you want on the Switch? And I know because I was making videos about it. What should we get ported to the Switch? And the top one in all the comment sections, the highest voted, was always GTA 5, which almost for me was like, why? I bought it so many times, I played it so many times, I don't really need to play it again. But it is such a high-selling game. Even last year, even for Christmas season last year, it was one of the top-selling games of the season, which is crazy. So with a system that's selling so well and a game that's still selling so well, and this is a game that was on PS3 and Xbox 360, just like LA Noire was, there is no reason for it not to be on the Switch. If they think they're gonna make money on it, yeah, okay. And I'm hearing so many people saying that it's already running on the Switch, so if that's a thing, if that's happening, that would be a surprise I can definitely see Nintendo trying to throw at us at this Direct, because so many people aren't going to be expecting it, and it's something that could very feasibly happen. Just so I can say I got some things right, if Bandai is making a Metroid, you're going to hear about it in this Direct. My main guesses are you're going to hear about Pokemon, because I really do believe that's coming out late this year, early next year, so I think you're going to see some Pokemon finally. Definitely going to hear about the online. That one I know, and I will take the egg on my face if I'm wrong, but that one I'm 100% on. And then for a surprise announcement, I would not be surprised if there's GTA 5. So that's my 4 guesses. I want to hear yours though. Let me know down below what you think Nintendo's gonna blow our minds with this February, mid-February. Like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe because I appreciate you. And yeah, I am wearing the shirt that I dance in at the end of the videos. I typically don't wear it in my videos because I think it looks a little stupid. Some days I think it looks good, some days I think I look kind of stupid. But I'm wearing it.